How to start consuming productively. If we consume the right things, we will act in the right way. If we consume the wrong things, we will act in the wrong way. So in short, we are what we consume. There's a really powerful quote that you've probably heard of. We're the average of the top 5 people we spend the most time with. In the modern world, because we spend so much time watching YouTube and following others, the new updated version of this saying is, we are the average of the top 5 people we consume the most content from. This is a concept I learned from a guy called Hamza, and it actually makes so much sense if we think about it. If we consume videos and read books from people who are successful and are productive, we are more likely to act in a way that will make us more successful. The people that have their whole YouTube filled with videos on video games and entertainment, those people will play more video games and are more likely to waste their time on entertainment. It's hard for us to realize how huge the impact the content we consume have on our lives. Take a few seconds and reflect on what type of content you're consuming currently. Maybe it's self-development content, maybe it's video games content. No matter what it is we're consuming right now, we're most likely doing things every day related to that subject. So if what we consume affects our behavior, and because our behavior and daily actions makes us into the person we become, we can actually choose who we become through consuming the right content. And that's incredible. That's why it's so important to consume the right content and in the right way. And that's also a reason why I'm doing YouTube. I want to influence you in a positive way that makes you come closer towards your goals. I want to change our current perception of how we look at content. I want it to become a positive thing, not a negative thing. Because most videos right now is just entertainment videos, and I want to change that. I want to have a positive effect on the world, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. I've said in some of my films that we should stop consuming and delete social media. What I mean by stop consuming is stop consuming content that is affecting our behavior in a negative way. Stop consuming entertainment videos without any value. Stop consuming content from people who don't make you better. Because if we're consuming content from people who have a lot of bad habits, such as playing video games, eating unhealthy, and scrolling on TikTok, we will most likely pick up on those bad habits ourselves. Because remember, we are the average of the top 5 people we consume the most content from. Now I've explained that the content we consume affects how we behave, and our behavior affects who we become. So relating back to the question of the video, how to start consuming productively. How do we make this change? How do we choose the right role models to consume content from? The best way is to consume content from people who have already achieved the things that we want to achieve. If our goal is to become a successful businessman, we should consume YouTube videos and read books from those types of people. If we want to become better in school, consume content from people who are good in school. Or if our goal is to get better mental health and become happier individuals, consume content from people who have already achieved that. What we've learned in this video is really important. Just to clarify all this so that we don't see this video as a reason for us to consume more than we need to, I want to clarify what I believe for myself is okay to do and what not to do. I allow myself to consume educational videos on YouTube and listen to educational podcasts. I don't allow myself to consume content on TikTok and Instagram or YouTube Shorts because that type of short-term content, based on what I've seen, is never educational. That content just makes my attention span shorter, and I've never benefited from consuming that type of content. So from now on, stop consuming content on Instagram and TikTok. Instead, start consuming educational content from people who influence you in a productive way. One of the things that has influenced me and as a result improved my life the most is reading books. So to help you as much as possible, I've made a list of the books that have influenced me the most in the description. So if you're looking to get into the habit of reading, I highly suggest that you read the books in the book recommendation list in the description. So from now on, only consume content from people who have achieved the things that you want to achieve. Consume more educational content because it will make you smarter. Instead of just consuming entertainment videos on TikTok, that's just gonna waste your time. That's all I'd say in this video. I'm out.